Hello, friends. Full moon time again. It seems to come around so quickly, doesn't it? I've had a really wakeful night, probably because of the full moon. The light shines straight into my bedroom and I sleep with the curtains open. So it's been a night of listening to music and the stars and doing a bit of reading. And I was thinking about something Jung said, Carl Jung. He said, he was talking about the importance of having a container, a vessel between neighbors. And he talked about the vessel being there to catch the troubled or troublesome spirits that can sometimes be in the air between us, as is so evident in the world at the moment. It's like an amazing metaphor, really. And so I thought just for a moment before we start today, we could just bring ourselves really present and imagine, visualize that container with all the world's troubled and troublesome spirits, and us placing them into this container where they can be observed, but they're contained. And we can allow them to do their alchemical transformational work. In a space where we can both look at them and look to the light. And we'll just hold a space of quiet for a minute or so. So here we are in a circle together, and we invoke the presence and assistance of our beloved subtle workers, and ask for this time together to be blessed. Thank you for being with us today.
It's up to our poem, the poem that we synthesized last time during the Virgo Solar Festival. And I will be sharing my screen just a second.
Our hearts, our minds united, become the chalice, the matter that serves as the receptacle, the receiver of this Christ coherence. We turn and offer it in service.
As children of the Mother of the world, let us joyfully illuminate the path of Christed coherence.
growing Christ consciousness.
Will in service to love wisdom.
Hidden radiance stands revealed.
Light of love shows the way.
We can accept that we are one vital part of the whole.
The time came for veils of matter to become transparent, revealing the brilliant light of Christ within. And so we continue our journey connecting with the astrological qualities of each sign. And as we stand now under the energy of Libra, we bring our inner eyes towards this potent energy and invite Katya to you to share with us your thoughts of this sign and help us to tune in with this energy as we're preparing for our work.
Hello, friends. The time is really charged with energy. And when we stand in Libra, the precision of the view, the deep understanding of where this energy is taking us, it's almost like the beginning of the sense of direction that will pick up in Sagittarius and Capricorn. But that's where we honestly make our choice. Either to go into material experience or to turn and between two great lines tread the path of initiation. Right now, a lot of planets, great beings that we call Neptune, Pluto, are standing in the 29th degrees of their sign. Neptune in Pisces, Pluto in Capricorn. was a moment of final, I want to say final judgment, but not really an assessment. What has been done, what needs to be done. And between the goal and the resource, we see the line. And that's the line of Libra. It's a cardinal sign. This energy is filled with energy of divine will. We sense the presence of Shambhala in Libra very clearly. The great beings that rule this sign is Venus, Uranus, and Saturn. Uranus is guiding our astrological understanding, allows us to review and renew constantly our understanding of the energies that are coming through. So now, before 2025, it is important to take a pause, this Librian rest, and assess what is our direction. And how do we shift as humanity towards the mental plane? How do we connect with the energy of the soul? How we vibrate in this alignment in a practical way? How do we let go of the old vibrations and stretch ourselves like musical instruments to sound higher and more clearer? That would be all. If anybody wants to add, it's much appreciated.
And so we invite us now, all of us, to add to that by entering our candlelighting ceremony. And Daniela, please, can you explain us how we do it?
So everyone, so what we will be doing is lighting our candles and more or less at the same time saying who we are, our name, where we are calling in from, and also a word or a sentence about the most resonant quality of Libra right now, something that we are putting into chalice of our gathering today. Daniela, my name is, and I'm calling in from Brussels, Belgium. I'm lighting this light for the coming of the greater light into this world. And the quality, the Libran quality, I am in mostly in resonance with, is the freedom to choose. And I am inviting Judy to continue into the circle.
Thank you, Daniela. Let's see if I can get this lit. Well, I'll just envision the light in this candle. I'm here from Brewster, Massachusetts, sitting in the energy of Libra, thinking about it as the sign that connects us with the idea of right relations. It is the sign of the seventh house, the house of relationship. And so today, I stand in the energy to support a new balance and right relationship through all the kingdoms of the planet.
And do call somebody else.
Oh, yes. Okay, thank you. So I'll call on Andrea.
Hello, everyone. I'm Andrea Ross, and I'm calling from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And today, this is going to work because okay, wow, it did work. Okay, good. So I am lighting my candle, and what I will add to Libra is choosing graceful balance. And I will call on Jillian.
Hello, everyone, at last. Thank you, Andrea. I'm calling in from Norfolk, UK, as usual, and I will try to light my candle, my night light, rather. Yes, it's lit. Thank you. And I think discernment for the future is my thought. And I will call on Claire. Thank you.
Thank you, Gillian. I'm Claire, and I'm on the Otago Peninsula on the South Island of New Zealand. And I'm light my candle. Matches are not quite what they used to be in the old days, are they? They take a little getting used to. Here's my candle. And the quality that is with me at the moment for Libra is to be a still point at the center of a turning world. A still point. Thank you. And I pass the candle match onto Anita.
Thank you. I'm Annette from Denmark, Sorø in Denmark. I'm lighting my candle. So, and the quality in Libra is balance. And I'm inviting Maureen.
Maureen, if, please unmute yourself. If you can hear us, and if you can unmute.
You can also write in the chat.
Yeah.
For some reason it's inconvenient to unmute. We'll read out your message.
Meanwhile, I suggest we pass the flame to Kiki.
And I pass the flame to Kiki.
Kiki, please unmute yourself. And if you cannot unmute also, then you might write in the chat.
So we will receive the light here.
The chat from Marie.
Oh, Marine wrote. Yes. Okay. So Marine received the flame from Manette, and so Marine is in San Diego now, California, and she lights the candle for balance in right human relations. Thank you, Marine. And Kiki, if you could write also. Meanwhile, we will light the candle here in Brooklyn, in New York, and the quality of Libra that I invoke today is the will to move forward.
And the quality, commitment, willing, loving commitment. Of return. Our ability to always turn back to our Father's house. Which is granted by Libra. So that's it. Kiki should be in the States now, but aligned with everybody. I think we all said our qualities. So go ahead.
So this ritual brings us together. That's our part of building our etheric connection with each other, preparing us for the meditation. So now we invite us to turn off our videos and turn our eyes inwards, holding our etheric hands together. And I believe, Claire, there was music prepared for us to prepare for the meditation. We recognize ourselves standing in the circle. We consciously polarize on the mental plane, tuning out all low vibrations and reactions. We recognize the central points of our group, the group cellos. From here, we visualize the rainbow bridge unfolding upwards. Channel of radiant light. Through an act of will, via the Antakarana, we orient towards the great ashram of Christ, spiritual hierarchy. We stand in the Buddhic energies of radiant presence. Together with the hierarchy, we're tuning in with energy of Libra. We reflect on key qualities of Libra in our own life, in our group life, and in the life of our planet. We hold the reflective silence for 7 minutes. Sound Om and wait silently, holding the mind steady. This is the pause of reception. Express in your own words the highest truth of quality of Libra. Relate this quality to the present world opportunity, thus universalizing the concept, seeing its relationship to world affairs, its usefulness, and spiritual value to humanity as a whole. Write down your impressions. sound Om with the intent of refocusing on the mental plane. Choose an idea that the quality of Libra has evoked in you. Study this idea in connection with yourself, the disciple, active in service and the master's work, but not in connection with personality. Make this idea practical, enabling it to qualify your life and service. As a disciple, you have realized that in knowledge of truth and the reception of ideas lays on you the responsibility to be a transmitter to others. We're preparing now to share our impressions, finding the right words to express our inner recognitions. And as we prepare that, we sound the mantra. We are a point of light within the greater light. We are a strand of loving energy within the stream of love divine. We are a point of sacrificial fire, focused within the fiery will of God, and thus we stand. We are a way by which man may achieve. We are a source of strength, enabling them to stand. We are a beam of light shining upon their way, and thus we stand. And standing thus revolve, and tread this way the ways of men, and know the ways of God, and thus we stand. When we are ready, please unmute yourself to share your impressions.
Libra, the third point, brings together two great lines of force through synthesis so that something new can emerge within humanity, within the planetary server, within Gaia, within the Logos. That something new is an initiation.
I am impressed by the stillness that is present on this way between the two great lines of force. A graceful quiet. This is the rest that Libra brings, that re-energizes, realigns, reorders, and brings a fresh understanding of coherence as we reawaken to see the new dawn that is beckoning us forward with renewed optimism and trust.
Balance and the right to free choice.
Libra brings balance and leads to choosing the path between the two great lines of force, which can lead to initiation in Scorpio. Humanity is being led to choose the right path that will lead to soul consciousness. And the initiation will lead to groups beginning service in a way that suits the group best. Thank you.
Maureen writes balance in right human relations. We stand in light together. We walk in light together.
The shimmer of grace, the light of discernment. We walk together, for together we are more than the sum of our parts.
Balance in the heart.
the relationship between the higher and the lower, the right proportion. Oneness as a living principle, connection and proportion. And Libra as a center, as the hub of the will, that is its parts and yet the whole, that moves in time and space and holds the sound and the silence. Path to the one, to being the one, to being one.
Perfect poise is the point from which the plan, or at least a part of it, can be sensed. Perfect poise is the point from which the will can be contacted and the right direction taken.
Libra and Libran energy is like gust of the wind that pushes us to awaken. So it's that call from beyond. It's that transcendental voice that comes in a moment of balance and says, "Halas, let's go." It's that invitation from above. And this notion that Libra is the hub of the will, it comes as an image of an elevator, a lift that allows to shift to the next level, expanding consciousness, expanding opportunities. It's that jumping point out of the status quo or unresolved conflict that can be resolved only from the higher point of perception. Would anyone else would like to share?
Behold, I make all things new.
Let us hold all the impressions that have been shared into the circle within our field. Coming together in resonance with the energy of Libra. Preparing to offer a synthetic words or a phrase that expresses this note. And let us go around the circle again, offering the synthetic note of Libra to be magnetized and radiated to humanity. Please unmute yourself.
Balanced progress.
Synthetic harmony.
The highest and the lowest meet.
Weightlessness and joy.
Poise and balance.
We choose graceful coherence in Libra.
Maureen writes light and love and peace.
Happiness and balance.
balance in human rights.
Will to reach into the light and bring it down to meet the need.
I want to add to the note I offered the highest and the lowest meet, and the path forward opens in front of us. We focused all the notes in the group chalice. Using creative imagination and seeing ourselves as a responsible transmitter doing the work of the ashram, we breathe out the qualities of Libra and ideas shared into a living thought form of the great stream of mental substance, which is ever playing upon the human consciousness.
In the center of all love, we stand. From that center, we, the soul, will outward move. From that center, we, the ones who serve, will work. May the love of the divine self be shed abroad in our hearts, throughout groups, and throughout the world. Ooh.
Friends, we've come to the close of today's gathering, and we usually go out with some music, and today it's a video instead of an audio. And this is a beautiful light spirit whose name is Jacob Collier. He's a British musician and multi-instrumentalist composer whose music just brings enormous light and love and balance into the world. So here he is singing Little Blue. Now, if you have headphones, I would encourage you to wear them. It's a very full and beautiful sound. It's quite a long video, about 7 or 8 minutes, but well worth staying for the full time, I think. So much love to you all, and thank you for today. Here's Jacob.
Little blue, be my shelter, be my cradle, be my womb, be my boat, be my river, be the stillness of the moon. If I could, I'd go with you to a place I never knew. In your eyes, so dark and open, there's a light that leads me back to you. 'Cause you're not so far away, I hear you say you'll never walk alone. Singing, don't be afraid of the dark in your heart. You're gonna find a way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way. Little blue, be my anchor, be my light, my compass star, be my darkness, be my danger, be the strings of my guitar. Little blue, how I love you, something strong, something true. In your eyes, so dear and gentle, there's a light that leads me back to you. 'Cause you're not so far away, I hear you say you'll never walk alone. Singing, don't be afraid of the dark in your heart. You're gonna find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way. Don't be afraid of the light. It's alright. You're gonna find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way. Singing, don't be afraid of the dark in your heart. I'm gonna find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way. Find your way, find your way. Don't be afraid of the light. It's alright. You're gonna find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way, find your way, find your way, find your way. Cool. Thank you all. Beautiful.
Good friends, we'll find the way.
Much love.